I have a confession. Grandma's Boy is one of my favorite films of all fucking time. For real. It's higher than The Godfather. So this isn't necessarily an unpopular opinion, it's just my opinion that it is one of the best films of all time. That's right, Grandma's Boy is one of the best films of all time. Why? Because it is the only pot film, at least at the time, it's the only stoner, pot, weed, whatever movie, it's the only 420 movie that is about a responsible stoner. That's cool. So basically in the film you have a character who's basically fits all the tropes of a stoner, but he gets his work done and he treats his friends right and he's got a good girlfriend and they have a good relationship and there really isn't a whole lot of conflict in the movie. And that's kind of what I like about it. It just doesn't have any conflict. It's just characters having a good time. With the sole exception of maybe the final act where JP, the android programmer guy, whatever he is, he's the best. Really that's the only conflict, is the final act in which he steals the game from the main character. But even that's resolved in like 10 minutes. It's almost a non-issue. And that's what I love about the movie. It's sort of it's sort of anti-script, anti-conflict. It's just a story about good people having a good time and getting stoned and just, it's great. I love it. I love his relationship with the older people, with the grandparents in the film. The three grandmothers, they sort of remind me of the Golden Girls a little bit. Rest in peace to Doris Roberts, who recently passed away. That was really sad to find out, actually. Everybody was talking about her on Everybody Loves Raymond, and for me, it was Grandma's Boy. Grandma's Boy was the movie that I loved watching her in that movie. I've seen her in so many other things, but that's the movie where I was like, she's fantastic. The movie has such great dynamics in it, and the characters are so funny, and there's so many great scenes. I was just talking with one of my buddies, and we were just talking about the scene where he masturbates and he comes on the character's mom, Nick Swarston. And I mean, you can get any better than that. That's just a great fucking scene. The scene where Doris Roberts is pretending to be Sophie, the dead roommate who scares the shit out of her grandson. I mean, that's fantastic. Any scene with JP is just perfect. I mean, there's nothing better than what that actor does, and I'll put his name down here because he's fantastic. Everybody in the movie is great. Kevin Nealon is really, really funny. Nick Swarsden is great. Linda Cardellini is absolutely fantastic. The three grandparenty Golden Girl characters, every single one of them is just great. I love the movie. I love everything about it. It's not long. I can watch it. I could watch that movie every day. If that was on every day, I'd watch at least 10 minutes of that movie. It's that good, and it's that funny and that ridiculous, and I absolutely love it, but I definitely don't suggest watching it until after midnight. Just press the subscribe button. Midnight.